Gengar gang, what is going on? My name is Ryan, this is the Analytic Gengar, and welcome to another video. In today's video, friends, as promised from Tuesday's video, I have a Hidden Fates opening. So I already had my Great Ball collection opened up, and I went ahead and then proceeded to also go ahead and take everything out. This way I'm not fumbling around with it on camera, and we can get right on into the good stuff. So in case you missed it, this box is not out of my collection. I actually picked these up for retail at Target about 2 Fridays ago in August. So I got the Zoroark collection box, also known as the Great Ball collection, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So Hidden Fates, in case you haven't been following all of the madness, has been on the up and up, and the contents of this box specifically are 10 Hidden Fates packs, as well as that Great Ball, as well as the promo card. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. And again, friends, this is one entire Great Ball collection. So in theory, I tried to keep it that way mainly because I wanted to see what the packs would be, more importantly what the pulls would be. So that's part of the reason why I did it this way, is to make sure 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have a chance to take a peek at the contents and see how great this box is in terms of pulls. And in terms of Hidden Fates, let me know, friends, down below, but holy smokes, it seems like wherever you go, whatever you do, you can't get away from, you know, rumors of a reprint and this and that. So it's actually very funny. Got a Snorlax for our reverse and a Brock's Training as our holo rare for the pack. But it seems like Hidden Fates is, of course, on the up and up, and it might even be in a situation where, strangely enough, opening the packs, even if you do buy them at above market value, is actually monetarily worth it, because you can actually make your money back pretty quickly, even if it is only with a couple of full art shiny pulls. But honestly, some people have been getting those cards graded. Things like the full art trainer, the full art card with the 3 birds on it, the stained glass promo out of the ETBs, has gone way up in value, especially as a PSA 10. So it's actually really interesting to kind of watch how the world is reacting. Got a regular rare Snorlax. And it's just been very fun, because obviously Hidden Fates was such a great chase pack and set. And then on top of that, it seems like we are getting this year's version of that as well. It's going to be Champion's Path. So hopefully Champion's Path is just as good, if not better. It looks like they may have jumped the trigger when it comes to the way that they organized it, because unfortunately I do believe they already kind of released a Charizard in the Darkness Ablaze set, which means unfortunately maybe they're doing too much with Charizard. I've always said this. And a Wooper and a Raichu, very nice. All right, two decent pulls there. I bought a Wooper to finish my binder, so I am slightly annoyed at that, but whatevs. Got a Birds pack. So I personally feel like maybe Charizard's getting a little too much love nowadays. And if you need any evidence of that, I mean, you have the Shiny Charizard in this particular set. You have the Cosmic Eclipse one. You have the VMAX Charizard in Darkness Ablaze. Now you have a promo card coming out with the ETBs for Champion's Path. So my fear is that, of course, people are going to go absolutely crazy for that card, hoard it, get it graded. And unfortunately, we may be in a situation where the boxes sell out so quickly. So I am a little bit concerned about that. Stack Attack GX is our full. Whoa, that is. So look at the centering on that, geez. And then a Kangaskhan. So this was not a perfect pack, but another shiny hit out of this box. Amazing. Going again with a Mewtwo pack. Some of the cards you want to pull out of this still are any of the evolutions, which would be amazing to pull. I did already pull 1 full art, but it's not unheard of to pull 2, if not 3 sometimes, out of a box. We will see what ends up happening. And then don't forget, friends, that I also have that second box. Now, Typically, whenever I do a vintage pack opening, which also happens to be whenever I hit a major milestone in terms of subscribers on this channel, I will usually supplement it with a little Hidden Fates action. So I think I am keeping the other 10 packs. Hello, Onyx GX. Yo, the pulls keep coming. But I'm hoping that we hit 500 subscribers sometime in maybe late September, early October, if I'm doing my math right. And if that's the case, then I will definitely have a vintage opening coming up. In case you're wondering where that code card went, make sure to check me out on Instagram. Sometimes I keep the codes to make sure that everyone gets one if you were late to the video. You got a Scyther, a Metapod, a Geodude, an Eevee, a Clefairy, a Caterpie. Geez, the cards are sticking together now. An Ekans, a Jolteon, and a Bill's Analysis. And sorry, friends, my battery just died because I am the epitome of preparedness when it comes to video editing. No one does it quite as terribly as I do, so I consider myself a leader in the space, as they say. Got 4 more packs to open up. Let's see what we get out of this one. But yeah, friends, lots of things happening. We have lots of new sets getting released, which is fun for the hobby, especially when I see that people are already talking about deck lists and getting into it and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's always really fun. And then I was actually recently invited to participate in a podcast with the PokeDads. So if you haven't already, go check out their vid and go check out that podcast. You can find it wherever you listen to your podcasts, and it's pretty dope. So I was actually like in a situation where I was talking to folks who like still play the TCG game itself, as opposed to myself, who is more of a avid collector and less of a competitive deck maker. But it was actually interesting because in order to prepare for that interview, I may or may not have done a bit of research and seen what the most recent talk on the town is, and it was quite fun to kind of get back into it and just see how people have been strategizing. I joined a few Facebook groups. I don't think I'm going to actively go out of my way to participate in the TCG because I barely have enough time to function as a human being, but my hope is that maybe in the future I will be able to dedicate at least some time to appreciating the aesthetics of the game. And it's always fun to read on Facebook about all sorts of wacky, crazy stuff that people are doing with really interesting combinations of cards to make some really tricky decks. So it's actually pretty cool. If you are a fan of the TCG to the extent that I've just described, definitely feel free to let me know that down below in the comments. Maybe we can have a chat and you can tell me what your favorite deck is. And apparently get a load of this: vintage Pokemon cards, which if you're a fan of the channel, you know that I'm a huge fan of and collector of, have also seen a lot of increase in demand, not only from collectors, people who would have them graded or put away, but also from people who wish to construct vintage booster decks, or vintage decks, not booster decks. So it's actually pretty cool because I didn't even know that that was a thing, but I guess people, especially if you really liked playing with a particular deck back in the day, you also now want to kind of reconstruct that deck, not to play with it again, but rather just to have it. And maybe some folks are running vintage tournaments. I don't necessarily know. It would effectively be like freezing yourself in a point in time and limiting yourself to only the stuff that had come out in that amount of time. So if you're playing like 2006, it would be 2006 and prior. Got a Gabite, hello, and Blaine's Last Stand. So let's do a real quick wrap up, and I'm also going to try to finish the thought that I just had. It's really cool because I didn't even know that that was a thing, but again, thanks to the PokeDads for inviting me on, teaching me, reminding me of the ways of the Pokemans. So that was also very fun. So definitely go check them out if you get a chance. I will leave their info down below. So right here, we got a Raichu GX and a Onyx GX. Those were 2 regular hits out of the Hidden Fate set. We also got a Wooper and a Gabite baby Pokemon. Now that I think about it, really upset that Garchomp didn't make it as a full art shiny, but he is featured on the Cynthia card, so that's also really good. And then finally but not least, I got a Stakataka GX. Now I am also, fun fact, collecting a set of these. The only full arts I still need are Espeon and 3 gold cards from the Tapu set. I have like 2 Tapu Bulus and none of the other Tapus. So if you need any of these cards and have any of those cards, feel free to hit me up. I have tons of hidden fates and I would love to trade, so let me know that down below. But thanks again for watching today's video, friends. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a like and comment. And if you think I've earned it, you can also hit that subscribe button. It helps support the channel and helps me know that I'm doing the right things and bringing you guys Pokemon content that you enjoy. So thanks again for checking out the video, and we'll talk to you real soon. Peace.